that candidates do that drive hiring managers and recruiters crazy. One of the things that candidates do that we really don't like is when they disappear. So they're in a recruiting process and they just don't return phone calls, don't return emails. If you're no longer interested, let us know. It's okay. Yes, you might break our heart, but it's okay. We'll move on. We'll get over it. The other thing that they do is they bypass human resources. So if you are working with human resources, continue working with human resources. You have to respect the chain of command. Even if you've met the hiring manager, if your first point of contact is with human resources, you should continue working with them. Similarly, bypassing a recruiter. If you are working with a recruiter and you need more information, you should consider continuing working with that recruiter rather than bypassing them. How about taking a job and then continuing looking for a job while you're in your new job? I understand that it may not be the ideal job. If you can hold off, it's not a good thing to take a job and then quit 3 weeks, 1 month into it. It really doesn't look professional on your part. Another thing that candidates do is that they just don't show up for interviews. So you've changed your mind. You're allowed to do that. But not showing up for the interview is a lack of professionalism. There are also candidates that take a job and just don't show up day one. You've got to face the music, pick up the phone, and don't send it by text, and call the person, tell them you're not going to be able to make it, and here are the reasons why. I've changed my mind, I got offered another job, whatever the reason, but face up to them. Not showing up, just disappearing is not an option. The other thing that candidates do that sometimes drive us crazy is you lie. Now, I understand that some lies you might get away with, but in the long run, it's not a good thing because you discover one lie and it leads to a doubt of what else is this candidate lying about. So I know that people give you advice, and sometimes that advice is wrong advice. Lying is probably never the best thing to do. Anyway, you know what? You have to have a great memory when you lie, so just don't bother. And just overall lack of transparency. If you are interviewing, you discover something about the job, or you have another job on that you really want more, be transparent with the recruiter, be transparent with human resources. Because maybe it's a miscommunication and they can clear it up for you, but not letting the person know in front of you what are your hesitations is not the best way to deal with the potential problem. So candidates, heed this advice. I'm Dawn Williams from Serious Personnel. I can be reached on LinkedIn and on Twitter. Happy selling.